Hi there, we're back with the Illuminate Shawl. Here I've got my 80 stitches on the needles, 4 sets of 20. In between each of these marked spaces, you'll notice I moved over to my circular needles. I'll keep expanding the size of my circulars, so the next will be a 24-inch length as the stitches become crowded on the needle. All right, so we're ready now for round 17, which incorporates our brand new color. What we're going to do is work the first stitch in the new color, knit 1. So I just attach it there. If you feel more comfortable, you can tie a very light knot, a loose knot right here, just so your yarn doesn't wiggle around, but you do want to make sure you leave enough of a tail that you're comfortable weaving in later. All right, so we've knit 1. Now we're going to work our regular yarn over because this is an increase row. And then we're going to work knit 1, slip 1 to 1 stitch before the marker. So the slip one that we're doing here is going to be with the yarn to the back of the work, and we're going to slip this stitch purlwise. What that means is my needle is entering the stitch as though I were about to purl it. So my yarn is in the back, but the needle enters the stitch like a purl. So I knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, slip the stitch over. So again, we enter the stitch like we're about to purl it. When we slip it over, that makes it so the stitch will be in the right position when we get to it on the next round. So we're going to knit 1, slip 1 until we get to 1 stitch before the marker. Slip 1, here we are, 1 stitch before the marker. Then we're going to knit 1 and yarn over, and slide the marker. And then start again. Knit 1, yarn over, and knit another stitch. Then we slip 1, knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, and repeat that at each marker and in the in-between section. So here I am. I'm going to knit my last stitch, work a final yarn over, and I've just completed round 17. I'm leaving my main color here at the back of the work, and I'll just carry it up after this round because it's only 2 rounds here and they're actually fairly condensed since it's a lot of slip stitches. So that color, the main color, I leave attached, and I'm just going to leave it hanging there. All right, so round 18, knit 1 through the back loop. Again, we're closing up that usual increase that we do. And then we're going to work purl 1 and slip a stitch. So I purl my stitches that are in my contrast color, and when I get to my main color stitches, I move my yarn to the back of the work and slip the stitch. So then I bring my yarn forwards again, purl my stitch, move my yarn to the back, and slip a stitch purlwise. So I want to make sure my yarn is in the back as I slip that stitch, even though it was in the front for my purl, because I want that white stitch, the main color stitch, to really pop forward. So I'm being very careful to do it that way. So you're going to get all the way around, and then you'll actually cut your contrast color, because after this round here, after round 18, you'll have 4 rounds of just the white. And so it's looks better on the back if you don't have a long tail for the 4 rounds. If you don't care about that and you'd prefer not to have lots of tails, you can certainly just leave the yarn and carry it up the 4 rounds. It's your choice. Happy knitting.